Hi friend, it's Amy with Renewing Stitches. I'm sitting here thinking, is there just an easy way just to get started and go without taking 5 times to start? I would love that. I need to figure that out. Anyway, welcome if you are new, welcome if you're returning. Thank you one and all who have stopped by and spent some time with me previously, or if this is your first time, welcome. This is a Flosstube channel, a YouTube channel about cross stitch, and that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm Amy. Hi. I live in Northeast Texas, and it is sunny and 85, and again, nary a cloud in the sky. It's going to be in the mid to upper 80s for the next week and a half, maybe rain next week. I don't know. Anyway, you're not here for a weather report, but just for my neck of the woods, it's nice and sunny out. I have quite a few things to show you. I will try to keep it on the shorter side. I think it'll be usual time, but you'll see obviously now. Anything going on this past week? Just a regular week. Took my mom to physical therapy. She's going to start driving. She has been driving by herself. She hasn't driven to physical therapy and back because afterwards she just really doesn't want to use her arm at all. So we're still taking her to physical therapy, which is fine. We go see Daddy afterwards and usually help her with whatever she needs done around the house. So that was yesterday, and today is Monday. Today is Tuesday, and we're videoing. So I've been trying to start off with who I have been watching lately. A lot. I'm moving this over. This is for later. I want to show you that later. I've been watching a lot, but I wanted to share a few. Okay. Cynthia, the intuitive stitcher. Hi, Cynthia. Been catching up with her. She's going to stitch Rosewood Manor with us and my in-person squad, my LNS, my local needlework squad. Also, I've watched 3 that have been away for a while. Lorene, it's so on Wednesdays. Hi, Lorene, another fellow Texan. Sweet lady. She's stitching out of a book, or out of several books from Veronique. I believe they're French, but it is vintage looking patterns. The little vintage Christmas and the vintage Valentine's, vintage kids, just cute things. Go see her. I'll link all of these below. Cynthia and Lorene. 2 that I've also come back recently are Carrie. Hi, Carrie, of the Patient Stitcher, and TaMara of PD Stitches. Hi, TaMara. Miss them. Glad they're back. And then sister duos, Cross Stitch the Globe, Allison and Stephanie, and then Maiden Marsh, Heidi and Lindsey. I will link them below. Love their banter with each other. Cross Stitch the Globe, I will bring up, I'll do it real quick. I was watching their, no, I'll bring it up in plans. Anyway, sister duos, so fun. Any duos, so fun. Or trios, or, whatever. Singles are great too. Big channels, small channels, groups, singles, I watch them all. It's just fun. Flosstube is fun. And what a lovely community this is. So that's just a few. I'll link them all below, and I enjoy watching all of them. I know you know several of them. I've talked about Cynthia before, and I know you probably already watch Cross Stitch the Globe. And I've talked about Maiden Marsh. Carrie and TaMara, Patient Stitcher and PD Stitcher. I believe I've mentioned them before. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I just go enjoy them too. If you don't already, go check them out. Okay. FFOs. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After last week's video, I had to do some mending, and so I got my sewing machine out and patched a couple of holes in some pajama bottoms, but then I started working on pillows. Now, my pillows are not perfect, but they're fun, and, as I keep doing them, I get more confident. I'm not a quilter, and I'm not a seamstress, usually. I don't make garments or anything, I would love to do it. I have several patterns to try, but I just haven't got the adventuresome spirit for that right now. Anyway, let me show you the fully finished objects. The first one, I'll just go with what's here. This is a pattern I made in earlier this year for the 500 subscriber milestone, and this is called Cross Stitch Love. I'll link it below. Cross stitch is my love language. Now, where's my thing? And I stitched it right around then. There we go. And you can see, of course, I need to snip that out. I used, what did I use here? This was a scrap fabric, a 22 count heart hanger that I dyed, just a quick dye. And I used three colors of DMC, a rosy, dark rose, a rosy pink, and then the needle color. And so, there we go. That's it right there. And I'll link the pattern below as well. I put this on the back. I had some fabric with birds, and I'll be using it again, but I just sewed it and closed it up at the bottom. And then I put this craft, what is it called? Craft cord. I got it from Hobby Lobby. That's it, the craft cord. And it doesn't look like this. It looks like almost a skein of DMC, but I rolled it in a ball. And so I just, I glued it on. I need to finish that right there. Get some way to, it looks like it's come unraveled a little bit, but I'll slicker that down. But this is the only one that is a pattern that I made. The rest of them are purchased. So, and this is my initials and the year that I made it. Cross stitch is my love language. And then, let's see, next, I stitched this earlier too. This is part of the Fragments in Time series from Summer House, I think, Summer House Stitchworks. Yes, on 14 count taupe. And I don't have an edge around it. I might not use it. This is the backing fabric of paisley. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it yet, but this was fun. So again, my pillows are not perfect, but that's okay. I'm not either. All right, and then I have two birds. This is the hummingbird from Prairie Schooler, Prairie Birds. Stitched this earlier this year with Wendy of Wendy's Whimsical Stitches. This is the backing fabric I chose. This is Sunday Stroll fabric line from Moda, I believe. I have a set of those, you know, the squares. I have a set of that, so that's that. And then this is the Goldfinches. And I did the enclosure like this. I may put a button, I may not. Anyway, so that's that. Goldfinches. I also stitched this with Wendy. And then this is just for me. This is not. This is my first try. I didn't know really what I wanted to do, but now I think I love it because it's just going to pop in my dough bowl. I stitched this. This was out of and I didn't pull it out of a leaflet from Leisure Arts of early 1990s. I want to say maybe 91. Rabbit or bunny stitches. And this is what I stitched. And I just sewed around her. It is uneven and I like it that way. That's the backing. It turned out, I think it's cute. I stitched it, and I didn't talk about what I stitched. This is a gray that I dyed. It is 28 count, 2/2. This is 2/2, but this is no, this is not a 28 count. No, this is a 24. I dyed it. It was a, maybe it's a 20. Maybe that's a 10. I'm not sure. But you see the sizes, they're a lot different. This one's a lot bigger. This one is a 28, I believe, that I dyed. This one's bigger. Maybe it's because that looks bigger than a 10. Maybe it turned out to be 18. I don't know. Anyway, I dyed those. This one is a taupe from Hobby Lobby, I believe. Vintage taupe. And then this is one that I dyed. Okay, I think we're caught up now. It's a blue. I wish I could remember what I did to get this Tiffany blue. I love it. I want to do some more. And I'm just going to pop it in my little dough bowl in spring. And then I pulled out one from, what do they call it? A PFO, pulled from Oblivion. I stitched this many moons ago. It's, we moved here in 2016, spent 2015 building, living with my parents. So it was 2014 or prior. And I believe it's from a magazine that I have, an old magazine, or maybe an old book. I didn't have the year on it. It's Psalm 103, 15 to 17. And this is the backing fabric. Did the pillow, or not the pillow, did the back like that, where you just flap over. And then, oh, this was on an Aida. It's a 14 count Aida, creamy Aida. And then this one is the final one. I stitched this with Sarah, Sew Me Sarah, hi friend, for part of her Fun for 50 sale. She pulled this chart. I believe is it Plum Street? It's a freebie from Plum Street, I believe. It's a door hem. I'll figure out that right there. And I had stitched this on Winter Blues from Be Stitch Me, I believe. And I don't remember the color of the Aida, but I'll fix that. And maybe I won't, because it's just going to be sitting in a bowl and nobody's going to see it. Maybe I won't. I added the verse underneath Matthew 2:10. And then this is the backing fabric, again with the pillow finish. Not the pillow. Why do I keep saying pillow finish? It's already 12 minutes already? Oh my goodness. With the, where you overlap them. So that's the back. And then I did a gold cord I got from the Christmas section at Hobby Lobby. Let me tell you, Hobby Lobby is our local craft store. It is 15 minutes away. Others are 45 plus if you count traffic. And so this is what I got, the gold cord from the Christmas section. And it's pretty thick. Anyway, I love how this turned out. And again, I'm not going to finish that or fix that. It's going to be in a bowl. So if you are at my house and you're looking at the bottom of the trim and you're judging me, then you're too close to my pillow. It's fine. It's my hobby. It looks good from here up. It looks good anyway. I'm proud of it. Now, if it was sitting out, I would probably do a bow I would probably just fix it, take it off and fix it, and maybe start it at the corner. But it'll be in a bowl. So those are my fully finished items. Now on to the whips. Let's see here. Try to go quickly. I can't believe it's already 14 minutes. My goodness. Okay, I'm stitching this quietly for my husband now. This is from Nomis Designs, an oldie but goodie. Working on these for my guys. And as a review, this is for my younger son. This is for my older son. And, this is my husband's, and here is where I am. So last time you saw, I haven't finished filling in the gray. I haven't done any of the under part of the inside of the helmet or the white up here. I just was working on filling this in, and I got that filled in. So I think I was up by the N on top. before, but I did all this while I was waiting for Mama at her physical therapy. We didn't have piano this past week, so I didn't get to work on it there. But anyway, oh, sorry. See if there we go. This is on 16 count white Ada. I'm hoping to finish this for Christmas and getting them all fully finished for Christmas. I know, and Ginger's in here, so if you hear anything, she's snoozing right now. She may bark later, or sleep bark, or sleep talk, whatever. All right, and then I worked on Martha Sampler. This is from Little Sissaboo on Etsy, also known as the Rocking Chair Stitcher here on Flosstube. Hi, Sarah. This is in honor of her grandmother-in-law. And she's stitching hers with all the called for colors. I'm doing one floss. It's variegated DMC, number 93. And I'm doing one strand over one on 20 count Country Vintage Mocha. And when last you saw, here I am. I had these done, and I was over here, I believe, somewhere in here. And I finished this row, completed this row, and started the next. So that's how it's looking. These are fun. I love the borders. And again, I think I told you that the way I cut the floss was in length. So I would cut from the darkest of the dark part to the lightest of the light. And then that way, whenever I start stitching, so in here, I think I finished a length, finished the one I had, and it was light. So I just picked up the lighter color of the other strand and went backwards. It goes backwards, so it goes light to dark, variegated. You know, that's what it's supposed to do. And so I got all the way through here, and then finally finished this strand right here. It makes for, well, no, I even have some left. It makes for a long length. See, I have just a wee bit left. But it makes for a long length. So I did one complete length, if you count what I had left here, plus what's left on this one. Well, this side. What's left on this length. I think it's one complete. It just is it's longer than the 18 to 20 inches that I'm usually used to. So anyway, that one's fun. I enjoy that one so much. So very, very much. Also, Sarah has a Flosstube. She just came back. They've been moving, so go check her out. I'll link her. Sweet, sweet lady. Also worked on Autumn Town from Autumn Lane. I print black and white just because it's easier on my printer. I don't have to buy the color ink because it usually dries out before I can use it all up. This is what is this? A 32 count even weave that I dyed 2/2 using DMC called for. And the green is really more of a minty green than you see. It looks kind of blue-green, but it's really kind of a green. Like a spring grass green. Not minty, that would be pastel. Anyway, it's green. I finished the yellow tree. I worked on the yellow tree and then started filling in the blue, went ahead and went all the way over and down. And going back and forth. I need to get the cloud in. There's a lot of sky and more birds. So, but this is the width, the entire width, and everything is stitched but the rolling hill in the picture. So this is so fun. I love this. I saw Laura. Hi, Laura. I saw Laura stitching this way back, and I remember her stitching through it. I bought it then, but I didn't start it until earlier this year. No, was it earlier this year? I can't remember. No, I don't believe so. Maybe? I don't keep up with start dates. I guess I should. I need to maybe look into that. But so that's it. 2/2. Okay. And I stitch on lots of different counts, lots of different styles. What is this one? Oh, this is Louisa Acton. So this is something I started earlier this year for Lisa at Forest City Stitching. Hi, Lisa. For her birthday start, she said to start any 1897 Schoolhouse sampler, and I picked this one. It's a freebie. They don't tell you what, they show you a color picture online. I can link it below, but they don't tell you what they used. It's just use your stash, use your preference on whatever fabric you choose. So it's not this, it's just in here. This is part of the background that it was on. So I'm working on a 32 count natural linen, doing, I'm doing 2/2, just because I like the thickness. It's just my preference. I don't often, not all of my 32 count and higher have 2/2, but some of them do. Here I am. It is, there we go, that's good. This is 8/22. It does show it's like that. I mean, you can see it in person. 8/22. What are the other colors? 8/22. 9/02 is the darker red. The darker green is 8/95. The lighter green is 9/13. And the pink is 8/99. Is that all? Yep. So just 5 colors. There you go. Like that. And I think I was working on this border right here for sure, but I think I was in under the D. So I finished the border and started on the MNOPQ, and then I started the R and started this border here. It's a chain type border. So that one's lovely. They're all lovely. All of them are lovely. Okay. And then, what else? Oh, so it's not bad. Okay, so this is the last one I have, the last whip. This is from, Crosswing Collection, the Mourning Doves. I am on this young fella right there, or lady. And I am just going to stitch, I think I told you, I think I'm just going to stitch these two and probably the branch that they're on. I'm going to put it in a hoop. So I'm cutting out a good chunk of the leaves. So here I am. This is 14 count vintage blue. And I've been in the wing. So I think that was it, or maybe like that last time I saw you. But isn't it cute? It's so fluffy. So I was on the wing. It's pretty, not really confetti. There's lots of color changes though. So, and this is part of the tail, and the branch comes right here. So that'll be lovely. It'll fit in, I think I'm going to put it right there. I've got a plan for this one that I may show you here shortly. And then the butterfly hoop, I haven't gotten started on that. It's down, but I put that hoop in its place just to be a placeholder. But that's my butterfly hoop. If you're new, I've been just stitching single butterflies from all the different charts that I have. It's going to live right there eventually. I have 3 on it currently. Anyway, that's that. And what was I going to show you? Oh, my plan for this one. Okay, so now we're going into plans. That is all the whips. I am starting to see 2025 plans come up. I am excited about that. I love watching plan videos. I'm so excited. So excited. I love watching plan videos. All right, things that are on my list for this week. I want to buy sweatshirts because I was watching Cross Stitch the Globe. their video about 30 plus, did I write it down? 30 plus fall freebies, or 30 plus freebies for fall patterns. Anyway, it is from about it's several videos ago. But Stephanie and Allison were talking about freebie patterns. This is the freebie pattern. Talking about freebie patterns, and this one came up, and I don't know which one of you said it. I can't remember, but it's this one. It's a cute little fox, and they're talking about putting it on a sweatshirt, and that is such a cute idea. So I want to buy sweatshirts for my mom and my sister, and I want to put this on there. I've got lots of the waste canvas that is just sitting there waiting for me to use. So that is so cute. This is from I didn't write it down, but I will link that video below, and you can watch it and see all the other free patterns that they have. And they have Halloween patterns and great Flosstube extras. Go check out their playlist. Just watch their videos. But the fall freebies, this was so cute. So thank you for that idea, and thank you for that freebie pattern. And then the other sister duo, Maiden Marsh. I want to start this one for my sister. S is for Stag. This is their Etsy. Maiden Marsh right here. Need to work. That's not the Etsy. Maiden Marsh. If you look for, I don't think I put the Etsy shop. But if you look for Maiden Marsh on Etsy, or just follow the link below, and you'll see their floss tubes, and then it'll take you to their Etsy shop. But I want to do this for my sister. I'm thinking on I would like to do a red fabric and a white. I don't know. So that's my plan there. And then, so everybody's talking about 2025 plans. And I'm ruminating over what I would like to do. So I've divided my patterns up, or my whips up, into seasons, and then the ones that are for all year. And I'm working on a plan like that. Maybe that'll help me, because it's I think I have 36 or 37 whips. And some of them are smalls and some of them are large. But there's a good, maybe, let's see. I have 13 that are anytime. 5 winter, 7 spring, 6 summer, and 4 fall. The 4 fall will change next year because I plan on starting the book. Start a book with TaMara of Mud Creek Stitcher. I want to start the Autumn Winds Blackbird book. Stitch the book. So the fall patterns will be increased somewhat next year, but I thought maybe if I had a rotation of stitching on the season before it comes up. So like right now I would stitch winter until winter is here, because then I kind of want to stitch spring after the new year. So just kind of when the mood hits me to change seasons, I'll start and just rotate out. And obviously, I mean, these are loose plans, but then I can pick and choose any, because it, is my hobby, and I'll pick and stitch what I want when I want. But for the most part, I think maybe it would be fun to be seasonally ahead, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm going to do Whip Go again this year or next year. I've tried it 3 or 4 times. I usually don't finish, and that's fine. I've enjoyed the I Spy challenges from Laura, Stitching by the Shore. Other than that, I don't really have any other. I don't have any other prompts or plans. So I just thought I would stitch, through the rotation of the season, and then pick any of the anytime projects to work on. So I'm working through that. So anyway, I will let you go. Oh, I do want to share with you. Where is it? That is all. That is all of, that is all the stitching. But real quick before I go, last week I had asked y'all about if you knew how to crack open persimmon seeds. Goodness. So we have a wild persimmon tree in our backyard, and every year I try to remember how I cracked open the persimmon seeds from before, because in the Farmer's Almanac it says if you open not in the Farmer's Almanac, but it's like a farmer's tale. It may be in the almanac. If you crack open the seed and it shows whatever utensil it shows, it gives you, lets you know what the winter's going to be like ahead. And so just kind of like it's, an old wives' tale or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so I had some persimmons fall on the ground, and I cracked the seeds open, and I hurt myself last week. And so I asked, what is the proper way to open your persimmon seeds without hurting yourself? Well, unfortunately, none of you knew, but that's okay, because I didn't know either. That's why I was asking. A friend of my sister said she opens them with pliers, which is what I was using, but she does it as soon as they come out of the fruit. And so I did that, and I got spoons again. I had gotten spoons, but I wasn't sure, and I wanted to show y'all what the inside of the persimmon seed looks like. I'll bring a fruit next time. Oh no, I'll leave it in the bag because I can't hold it and you see. Okay, so this is the spoon. So a spoon means lots of snow. There you go. Which, for Northeast Texas, I mean, seriously, we don't get a lot of snow. But, I mean, we have gotten a lot of snow. But for us, normally, it's not. And then I have friends that have gotten knives and spoons. And knives means super cold, because the knife cuts through the cold. And then there are forks, which they kind of look like sporks. And that just means a mild winter. So knives and spoons. This is the other side. This is the blank side. And this is the one that really didn't turn out. I couldn't really tell. But that's what the spoon looks like, if you can see that. So, if you're interested, go do the Googles on persimmon seeds and Farmer's Almanac, if you're interested. Other than that, that is all I have. So, if you have any questions, let me know in the drop-down box, or in the comments below. Always, thank you for watching. Let me know what you're stitching on. Just say hello and greetings from wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. I enjoy the comments so much. I love hearing your feedback and getting to know you more. Anything else? Check. All good. Go visit my friends below. I will see you soon, and I'll see you in the comments. Happy stitching, friends.